Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Stephen Gall, the 1988 Australian Speed Car champion, together with Rod Bowen, is about to give the drivers the order to go to four-wide formation. Alan Day out in front in the Morton and May Vagabond. What a moment for him as we get set to send him in. Hold your phones up and wave them around, folks. As we go four-wide, I want you up on your feet for the main event. So everybody in the main straight, if you're not already, I want you standing up if you're able. Everybody in the hill in turn one, everyone around turn two in the back straight. All right, Sydney. Give them the respect they deserve. Let's get rowdy in the main straight. You don't reckon Alan Day is excited to be up there, Brownie, as well, leading the field like that? Just a great man. Happy birthday, Al.
Yeah, good on you, Al. I mean, he's been around at this racetrack for longer than anybody, so that's pretty awesome for Al.
Very cool. Some of the images I'm getting from Toowoomba, everyone with the screen up there watching while the rain comes down. So we'll lock him back into the double conga line of menace. Al, sorry buddy, you have to go. This is it. Pickens and Bacon. Mosen and Thomas. Velka has impressed me, Brownie. She's an aggressive customer.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. They've got first 7 cars international. Troy Jenkins is our first hope with Adam Clark out of 9.
What a moment. 40 laps on the board. Can Clarkie get there from position 9?
You know, Clarkie can, mate. He's not 4 times Australian title for no reason. You know what? This is his race. This is what he's pumped. I spoke to him as he come out. He's very pumped. He's He's going to concentrate hard. Adam Clark will get somewhere there around about.
Lights are out for Rod Bowen Prestige Smash Repairs, wherever you're watching all over the world. And here at Valvoline Raceway, it's time to decide the Australian champion for 2015-16. Lights are out. Time to go racing in Sydney. Pickens your leader. Oh, they went either side of Mosen. And Mosen backed up a couple of spots. Tyler Thomas. Big run for Tyler. Moves himself up into 3rd. Pickens your lead up. Zach Dorm into 3rd. Clark is up to position 6. Make that 5. Here comes the Aussie champion. Mosen steps back on the top side. Pickens out to a solid lead. Bacon in 2nd. Thomas 3rd. Now Zach Dorm. Clark on the bottom with Mosen coming back. Oh, this is going to be so good. Kingshot. Dane Kingshot starting to have a crack as he moves in behind Troy Jenkins. Dorm right at the bottom. Hayden Williams in there as well. Then you go back to Velka, Darren Jenkins, Alex Bright, and Nathan Smee making progress as well, Stu.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, I've been keeping an eye on Pickens since we've pulled up here at the pace car. Oh no, Brady Bacon slowing on the outside of the racetrack on the front straight. We're going to go yellow.
Brownie, what do you make of this so far?
Adam Clark from 9 to 3rd. Just as you have to go back a couple of spots, but Adam Clark's got the bottom working really good.
No comment from Brady Bacon other than the motor just quit. No reason for it, no explanation on how the motor just went out. And that is brutal because he has been weapon fast. So it's New Zealand, America, Australia. America, New Zealand, New Zealand. Then back to America again. Then Sydney. Darren Jenkins. How about DJ tonight so far?
Yeah, definitely DJ's come through. He's driving very well. But look who's behind him is Nathan Smee. He's come from the rear of the field. So Nathan's making some early moves. We're only 4 laps into the race too, Wade.
It was pretty intense, wasn't it? We knew that Pickens would probably get away like he did, but we also can expect a lot of cautions. I think that's probably something that we think will happen.
Yeah, definitely. I think we'll get a longer green run here now. They're single file, not too wide. But yeah, Michael's doing a great job out front. But watch for Adam Clark. He's coming. Kingshot
has been impressive so far. The West Aussie in the 24.
Yeah, he come from a fair way back too. So he just has to work. Just to keep working on what he's doing. He's slowly getting through for sure here.
Lights are out. It's time to get back after it. Pickens brings them back under a crawl. We get after it. Clark is up to third as you heard Mark Brown. Now he looks for second. Brown comes after Tyler Thomas, who reassumes second. Thomas up on the high side. Clark down low. Hayden Williams up high as well. Falca running the bottom side, and here comes Nathan Smee. Smee is really getting rolling. Alex Bright on the outside of Jenkins. Now Thomas reassuming that top side. Comes after your leader Pickens. 3 wide into turn 3, Shoot.
Yeah, the boys are going at it. Don't you worry about that. Like, obviously, I tell you who is fast as well that's impressed him. He's running the top side. He's lifting the front wheels off the track every now and again. That's that 4 of Alex Bright. He's just in front of Nathan Smee. Race leader is Slim Pickens. Doing a nice job out in front. Oh, Kingshot above the cushion in 3 and 4. Cost himself a little bit of ground. Tyler Thomas back there in second spot. Then we go back to Adam Clark, the defending. 5 going for his 5th Australian Championship. He's won the last 2. Can he get the hat trick? We have 32 laps remaining.
Mosen looks for the inside on Belky. You got Williams buying in as well. Nathan Smee. They got on the back of Mosen then. Alex Bright staying upstairs. So is Hayden Williams. Clark into second now. The Polar Ice. Esslinger up to second. Dorm in 4th. 5th is Falca. Then you got Smee, then Mosen, then Jenkins, then Williams, Bright, Troy Jenkins, and then Troy Ware. 29 laps to go the next time by. Look at Mosen on the outside. Nathan Smee, Mark Brown, Nathan Smee looking good.
Yeah, Nathan's coming through on the bottom. He's just got to get through. He's got about 5 internationals he's got to get through before he can start. Needs a yellow, actually. Still got 29 laps to go.
So Smee is up to position 6 once he got past Mosen. He's working the top side again. Mosen goes in on the inside of Smee. Look at the battle for that position, position 6. You've got 5 cars going at it right now.
Look at DJ in there.
DJ working the bottom. Mark Brown just called it. DJ's got the old girl working nicely. Race leader is 10 car lengths away from getting into late lap traffic. The first car on Michael Pickens' shopping list is going to be Lee Redmond.
Williams really bit the cushion hard in turn 1 there. Really got the car unsettled. You know what's amazing about Jenkins? Out of this entire field, he would have done the least amount of laps. He's hardly raced at all this year, Brownie.
He hasn't hardly raced at all for the last 5 years, but doing a great job. He's coming up on the back of, can't see who's on the back of.
Gee, there's some traffic ahead for Pickens now. He's starting to work his way through it.
Something wrong DJ now. DJ's done something.
Oh, no! Waddell!
He was lucky.
Oh, my God, he was lucky.
Very lucky.
That was really scary. Jenkins got some problems with the Fontana. He is done. And the West Aussie, Todd Waddell, who has done a stunning job this weekend.
Yeah, done a great job, Todd, but excuse me, now Adam Clark now moves up behind Michael Pickens. This is going to be exciting.
First time we've really seen them head-to-head, apart from that heat race. We saw them yesterday. And Pickens in the King chassis. That was the car that Clausen used to such lethal effect in New Zealand. And he said to Brett Morris, if you want to win the title, that's the car we need to get.
Yeah, it's a sister car to Clausen. Spencer Bright drove that at the International Series in Auckland this year. But yeah, Michael Piggins doing a great job. We'll just have to see what happens in the next few laps.
Hey, Wado and Brownie, I know we nearly say it every week here at Valvoline Raceway. We are very, very spoilt being at this venue week in, week out and seeing the racing we get to do. One of the reasons we get to see that racing, and I want to make that point right now while we're under yellow, our track crew boys, what an awesome job they've done the last 2 nights to be able to get this track the way it is and to put on the racing and the passing we're seeing.
Yeah, definitely, Stu. The track's it's definitely a speed car track tonight. We got cushion up high. Clark is making the bottom work. Slim's making the bottom work. Tyler Thomas had a moment, lost a lot of ground, but we'll see where he goes. I think he'll go back to the top. Zach Dorm's just struggling with a little bit of forward bite at the moment, but the track's definitely wide enough to make it a 2-lane track, and that's all we can ever ask.
And Brownie, right now, are they playing with shock settings at all? Because you can manipulate the handling of the car under caution.
100%. They're playing. They've got most cars have got 6 dials in there, 4 for the back and 2 for the front, so you can adjust the rebound or the compression. They are all working on their shocks, trust me. Michael, Adam probably could do it as they're on green, but it's very tough to do it when you're so busy. But they'll be definitely winding rebound out of the front shocks to get a bit more drive in that right rear now as the track starts to go away.
Newcastle in second spot. New Zealand in front. America, America, America. Nathan Smee, the Sydney sider. He's come from the sea. We get set to light them back up. Pickens very shrewdly brings them around at his speed. Opens up an advantage. Falcon to the outside. Zach Dorm trying to get it running up the inside. Dorm still in 4th. Clark in 2nd. Hayden Williams upstairs. Alex Bright there as well. I tell you what, Dane Kingshot is starting to really get running in that number 24 car. He's on the outside now of Troy Ware. Brownie, he's coming on.
Yeah, he's using the cushion. He's in that group of cars he's with. He's the only one up the top. As I say, that Mosen's still on the top as well. Dane just needs to clear. Looks like Troy Jenkins there.
Gee, I tell you, one guy that's got a good restart that time, boys, is Hayden Williams in that 27 car. The Kiwi, he's moved up to 4th position now. He's gone around Dorm. He went round Smee. And certainly he's got a car working on the top side. There he is in that Century 27 car, working the top side with that cushion, making the car just run so smooth. Thomas has got back round Clark for 2nd. Clark comes back on the inside out of 4. Side by side down the front straight into 1.
This is not what Adam Clark needs to be racing with Tyler Thomas. It gives Michael Pickens some clear track, but they're pulling him in a bit here. They're really starting to make some ground on him now. Thomas upstairs, Clark down low, and here they come. We're about to see just how much Michael Pickens has been playing, or whether he's been running 10/10ths. They haul up on him. Thomas again has stayed up the top, Brownie, the whole way. Back to the main straight. Clark is right up behind. Gee, the brakes are hot on Pickens' car, Brownie. Have a look at how much brake he's running.
Even Hayden Williams is starting to catch him as well. This is the best race I've ever seen. Look at it.
Top side for Tyler Thomas now. Setting up the pass if he can make it stick on Pickens. Right up on the cushion. Pickens is smooth down low. Here comes the American. Side by side down into turn 3. Clark, he gets up the inside. Oh, Adam Clark. He pulls something out of nowhere. New race leader. Oh, baby, we still got 18 laps to go.
Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. Adam Clark sitting back watching those two. Michael Pickens and Thomas, they were racing each other. Pickens went to the top side. He opened up the door for Clark on the bottom. Clark now pulling away from Michael Pickens in 2nd spot. Thomas has gone to the bottom. Pickens stays on the top. Then we go back to Hayden Williams. Then we got Dorm. Then behind them, Falca. Then we have Smee. So Falca's staying inside that top 6. Oh, Hayden Williams banged the cushion big time in 3 and 4. Zach Dorm had to get on the brakes.
You're watching, Mark Brown and I are watching Rod Bowen cheering Adam Clark on. Oh, Dorm got together with Williams. There was contact. Somehow they kept going. You can see the left rear of Williams' wheel is actually filled up with clay. Watching Rod Bowen, every time Adam Clark goes past, he's pumping the air.
Yeah, that's Rod Bowen. He's full of, he loves Adam Clark, one of his best mates too.
Now Dorm and Felker. Smee is in behind there as well with Williams. Clark has gapped them. He has driven away. But Brownie, the thing is now, oh, look out! Williams gets into Alex Bright and Mosen stops. Oh, you don't have to be dead to be stiff. Mosen, he had nowhere to go. Williams ran up on Alex Bright. What a race this is, and we still have 14 laps to go. Mosen so unlucky. Replay is about to come up. The rocket replay. Hayden's very aggressive getting in. He got a good run. The car squared up there, Brownie. He's off the gas just there. He really you can see how tight Bright is there. Oh, and that happens in what, thousandths of a second?
Yeah, there's not much you can do there. It's just unlucky. It's just two fantastic drivers going for the same bit of turf. But yeah, Hayden just couldn't pull up quick enough there. And Bridie was already on the brakes trying to square his car back to the track.
Brownie, I talked to Adam Clark at the Mercure on the Thursday night. There was loads of speculation. Was he even going to race? Did he like the motor? Did he like the Esslinger? Was he going to be there or not? Had he left the team? All sorts of speculation. He said to me at the over a couple of quieties, they think Clark's not here. Don't worry, I'm right here. And you know he loves a challenge. How about some noise out there, New South Wales, for Adam Clark out in front? He's a character. Lives his life 100 mile an hour.
100 mile an hour. He even talks as fast as he races. You know, this. If he can win this, 5 times Australian champion.
But we're a long way from Tipperary. We got 15 laps to go. I know where you're going. It's a romantic tale. But we've got 15 laps to run. I don't think Pickens is done yet. Tyres cooling off a little bit while they're rolling around, Brownie.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure Slim's got a 44 on, which is quite a hard compound. And this, if it's cooled down too much, this could hurt him off the start here.
Look at McCarthy fishing for great shots off the gimbal. Mosen will go to the rear because he stopped. That's just so brutal. Now Smee, this puts Nathan up a little bit closer now on that number 7. Gee, he's done some laps. He's done at least 35 laps just between the C and the B.
Hey yeah, boys, sorry Brownie, just before you come in, have a look at the exhaust on the 4 car. The exhaust on the 4 car, she's broken on the top of Alex Bright. If we can get a tight shot on that, the top of the exhaust, see the flame coming out of it now, she is totally broken across the top.
And that could be an issue for noise as well as performance, Brownie.
Yeah, I'd say when Hayden drove up on top of his left rear, he's knocked that off. But Nathan's doing a fantastic job. Nathan Speedy's one-time Australian champion. He's looking for his second. Now this builds back up off the yellow. We'll see what he can do on the bottom here.
Look at the flame split as Stewie well spotted. Michael Stewart solid as well. Dane King shot rocking. Lights hopefully out here shortly. Clark from Pickens. I hope they're still watching in Toowoomba, but I also hope that they've got racing again for the Firecracker 50 up there. Wow. Brownie, you must be filthy.
Filthy.
I mean that with love, buddy. You've done a great job for us, but I know you're missing this.
Oh, definitely, but how fast they're going out here, it's just wild. They are throwing in some great sliders and all sorts of stuff. It looks quite dangerous out here when you're out here watching it.
Oh, you've just worked that out. Yeah. How about Felker out of 4? Because he's a gasser, this guy.
Yeah, he's got no fear at all. Felker, Mosen had a big high side in the first lap too of the feature, but he see what he can do from the back here.
Lights are out. It's time to go green. The Hunter Valley Hurricane to lead away. What has Pickens got for him? Now the slider from Felker. He moves up on Tyler Thomas. Nathan Smee takes on Dorf. Look at Alex Bright on the outside. The number 4 is whistling around the top. Clark is extending the lead now, Stu.
Yeah, hey, as much as what you said earlier, Wado, about Adam Clark, chatting to him at the Mercure the other night, he was playing games with everybody in the pits. Don't you worry about that. I'm going to show these blokes. I'm going to show them why I've got Australia 1 on my car. Look at Falcon now.
Turn 3, Michael Stewart. The mainline Dynalog dynamometers car. Will it get to the infield in time? Or will we have to go yellow?
We'll stay green.
Oh, Hayden Williams banged the cushion again. Mosen going by the 17 of Leon Burgess. Now Velka is up to second. Pickens to third. Dawn behind Bright. Smee down low. Tyler Thomas upstairs. We have 11 laps to go. Adam Clark very gentle on the throttle now, Brownie. You can hear him very off the throttle coming in.
Adam Clark's very good at running the bottom. He drives it so straight, like his go-kart days. And Andrew Felker's coming on the high line.
What a win if he could do it. We can't even afford to speculate. Jack Berry, Scotty Inglis, Al, there's a bunch of his mates that work on this car. Bright has been solid. Thomas likewise. Waddell back with Burgess. You got it just in front of them is Wilmington, Troy Jenkins, Brad Mosen, and Caden Manders. 9 laps remaining.
Yeah, you've got to give it to Clark and that whole team.
So I tell you, Felker is
problems
closing
on
in.
the back straight. Someone stopped it. It's
And mate, I got to tell
Redmond,
you,
Leroy.
Felker is fast.
Felker's very fast now. Now he's on the high line. Adam on the bottom. Now we're off the yellow here. It's going to be... I think Falcon started catching him a little bit, so this is going to get interesting now.
Dane Kingshot stopped as well, boys, here on the front straight.
Oh, man. I was just going to say that, Brownie. I think Felker was actually making quite significant ground on Clark then.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit at a time, but every little bit counts, and there's still 9 or 10 laps to go, so he's got plenty of time still. It's like a heat race still.
I got to say, Dane Kingshot was outstanding. He has passed a bunch of cars. I'm not sure if he was up to position 8. What about a round of applause for this young West Australian, Dane Kingshot? He was hammering.
Yeah, he's just undoing the helmet now. We're going to get a car, a push truck in behind him. Try and, as we're going to push him back in, Dane, what went wrong, bud?
I think just under that yellow, it's broken a fuel line. It's got a bit of a smell of fuel and it just stopped. So
disappointing for Dane Kingshot. They'll push him back into the infield. That's devastating.
Wow. From Newcastle, New South Wales, the Hunter Valley Hurricane. His dad, Roger, was a pretty handy racer back in the day as well in sedans. And Felker has been given a great opportunity. Scotty Wilson, the guys have done a great job. That car is a carbon copy, Brownie, of what he runs back in the States, so he's very familiar with this equipment. Pickens in third. Tyler Thomas, can he wheel it?
He's a gasser, Tyler Thomas. I think Slim's tyre's gone off. There's something right rear. There's something not right with his right rear. He seemed to be getting really sideways at the moment.
Hey, the other thing, boys, remember last night about the brake issue that he had? Could it be brakes as well?
Well, he had no brakes in one of those heat races.
Yeah, the second heat, he had no brakes at all.
They did replace all of it today.
So Kingshot pulls in.
Sorry, wait. I'm gonna put Brownie on the spot here. They replaced or you replaced?
They replaced.
That's all right. Just checking.
Wasn't Caden, was it?
No, it wasn't Caden.
Lights are out. I know New Zealand riding on the tail of the 38. A lot of the Americans here tonight and watching on pay-per-view pulling for Thomas and Felker. We get back after it. Watch for Felker go to the top. He is rapid, this American. Clark on the bottom. 8 laps to go. Felker back upstairs. He's every bit as quick, if not quicker than Adam Clark. Oh, it is on now. Felker back to the cushion. Clark will know he's there now. Felker is rapid. New race leader going into 3. Can Clark hold sway?
Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong now. The difference between these two cars. Oh, Nathan Smee hit the cushion big time in 4. The difference between these two guys running on this racetrack right now. Felker, he is fast on the top side, but he's running on the ragged edge. We're yellow.
Waddell has spun the 7. Oh my giddy aunt. Felker is a man on a mission here, Brownie. The top is working.
Mate, would not have picked it, but good luck to him. He's doing a great job. Runs a lot in the power system in the Power I in America, so he's doing a great job. Adam will come back.
You know what? Felker got chatted last night about using the infield curb. He was unhappy about it. He has stayed well away from that thing now, mate. He is running the top.
Brownie, if you were in one of those cars right now, where would you have your bum on that racetrack? Top or the bottom? I know the answer, but...
Yeah, definitely the top, but I can't drive the bottom like Adam or Nathan, but definitely on the top at this point.
Demolition Derby, folks, is coming up directly after this race. We'll do the presentations and then the Demo Derby.
Problems for Tyler Thomas.
Oh, the 91 car has been wicked to watch this weekend.
Yeah, that he has. Brownie, how tough is it to run that? Like, obviously, we've got the advantage of standing down here on the infield just as they're going into turn one. We can see how loose the cushion is because it's not a packed down cushion, so it's still moving around. How hard is it to set your car up to go through there?
Definitely got to run on it when you're getting in from the start. Otherwise, if you go in, say, 2 foot off and go and bang it, more likely to tip over. But these Americans and Kiwis are very good at it, and so are Aussies. So just got to get it right. If you get it wrong, it's going to, like Nathan back there.
Yeah, here is the replay, the rocket replay of Nathan Smee. There he is in that black number 7 car, right through 3 and 4 in the middle there. Watch this.
Oh, wow. It's just such a fine line, Brownie, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just turned a little bit hard on the left rear. Would have had a nasty one, but he saved it, as he always does. He's a great driver.
Now, that's a shame. Tyler Thomas out. He was just tremendous all weekend. We'll go one more time. The American now has the point position. Andrew Felker. Man, since his first heat race last night, he has been here to get the job done. Pickens is still in third. Alex Bright, that 4 is lively, to say the least. In position 4, the Graham Jones Racing entry. The Pennsylvanian in that 4th spot. Falcon will probably go to the top here. Will Clark slide him on the bottom? Is he even close enough? Clark comes back to the bottom now. Falcon gets the speed out. Here comes Aussie champ Adam Clark again. Side by side. Pickens has got going as well. Here we come. Side by side, and we still have 6 to run.
Oh, these boys are going to go. Oh, Falco hit it big time. Clark slides up in front of him. Clark is your new race leader once again down into 3 and 4. Falco goes the slider, does he? Keeps it on the bottom. Does slide up. Clark jumped on the brakes. Hit the cushion. Falco now. Here comes Bright. Here comes Pickens. Oh, Falco hits the cushion in 1 and 2. Pickens comes through. Picks up 2nd spot. Puts Clark back to 3rd. Bright's in 4th. Dorm's back there in 5th position. It is on for the Australian Championship.
Falco jumped the cushion. Now Clark and Pickens. Pickens comes back to the lead. Clark on the bottom. He picks up Pickens. Falco goes back to the front. We have 3 laps to run. This is not done by a long shot. Falco on the top. Clark on the bottom. Pickens through the middle. 2.5 to go. Bright with Dorm. Troy Ware is solid. Matt Jackson a superb drive. Falco on the cushion again. Clark down low. We have 2 laps left to run. Falco looks irresistible. Pickens is upstairs. Clark cannot get the bite. Andrew Falco. Pickens is not done yet either. Oh, Pickens! You are joking. Pickens back to the front. 1 lap to go. Now Falco slides him. Michael Pickens. Here comes Bright as well. Michael Pickens! Michael Pickens! Oh, he banged the cushion! Bright is coming as well! Pickens wins! What a race! Wow! What a race! Michael Pickens, you are a freak!
Adam Clark is a freak.
Folks, if you don't stand up in those blue seats right now when these guys roll past, you have not been here. That was unbelievable. Come on, folks, on the hill, on the main straight. Wow. Unbelievable. It had it all. Pickens never really got back further than 3rd. Brownie's going to give him the checkered flag. Whew. Mark Brown will give Michael Pickens the checker. If he can grab it. He went by a bit too quick for you, Brownie. Oh, look at this. You don't reckon he's happy? What a competitor. Demolition Derby is up next, folks. We'll get into that as soon as we finish our presentations. He's still throwing donuts. Brett Morris, the car owner, must be thrilled. Look at this. Come on, Sydney, give it to him. Wow. It had it all. Brownie's in there. And Pico about to stand on that roll cage, folks. Give him what he deserves.